Breaking news: EFCC reopen Obasanjo multi-million fraud case. Very recently, Obasanjo has been speaking on insecurity. He's been having discussions. Remember the student of Kaduna, student of Forest Institute College, whatever. Obasanjo was one of those people who facilitated the talks, and one of those respected in Yoruba land, whether directly or indirectly, whether you like it or not. I mean, he's been a president before as a military and also a democratically elected one, head of state and then a president. So whether you like it or not, there are these terms, there are these things there, subtly, and it's beginning to really cause a stir. And so the best way to deal with Obasanjo is to remind him that there is a case. So, and if you don't respect yourself and position yourself very well, you will have yourself to blame. So these things are happening, and EFCC is reminding brothers, say, bro, so there is something though. Remember who you are. Remember that we are watching you. You've got this on you, yeah. So you got to be careful. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's understand, the new den that Obasanjo is in now. EFCC reopens Obasanjo multi-million fraud case. Reliable source at the EFCC headquarters in Abuja told our borough chief that what's of importance to the new EFCC boss is the financial manhandling involving the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and his vice, Mr. Atiku Abubakar, as well as the pipelines and other things that were done during his tenure. Mr. Marcus Wabara, the former managing director of Hallmark Bank, although which the bank had bled to death, are still being looked into. The seized empire as the trio were were entangled in money transfer saga from the state treasury into their several accounts purposely opened by the Marcus Wambara regime at the Hallmark Bank before it crashed. This massive bank account, under the disguise of money donated to Obasanjo Atiku's campaign organization, but finding relevant that it was another channel through which Marcus Wambara helped himself and killed the Hallmark Bank. According to our source, Mohammed Bawa has vowed not to spare anyone found to have his or her hand, saw his or her hand during the tenure of Olusegun Obasanjo regime in office, irrespective of the position or political background or height attained. We are going to investigate and bring them to justice. So this is what is happening. Olusegun Obasanjo, his vice Atiku Abubakar, and others, are going to right now, ensure that what is happening, they get to the bottom of it. The new EFCC boss, Ahmed Lawa, has promised that everyone, whoever the person is, that has been found guilty of having anything to do with any regards to money during the administration of Olusegun Obasanjo will be brought to justice. Remember that during the time of Olusegun Obasanjo, I mean, whether you like it or not, they are all the same. So don't think that if it's Obasanjo, if it's Atiku, please go and investigate. Every one of them, they all have their whatever. None of them is clean. None of them is as clean as a whistle. If you investigate every one of them, Buhari, you want to talk about Buhari, let's leave that story for another day. There is no Buhari there ruling now. It's people who are ruling. For starters, the presidency themselves told us that this man has dementia. So a man that cannot articulately coordinate thoughts and explain and see what is going on, how can such a person rule? How can such a person be the one to be in charge and, logically think out strategy, look at things that, needs to be done and all that. So you see, if you look at the narratives of what is going on, you understand that we are in a doom with this set of people who call themselves leadership. Leadership, I think that there should actually be a class, that governs, and they are able to go for refreshers and understand their purpose, why they are in office. Honestly speaking, they need counselors around them that will be able to tell them the truth, and and point them in the right direction. For instance, one of the very fundamental that this administration is playing deafness to is the fact that the people of the country, as at today, are tired of them, and those who are around them are lying to them. Listen, your critics are not only there to spot out your fault and to tell you that you have failed in so and so area. They are also there. See, there is a merit to also your critics. They are also there for you, yes, to see your blind spot. So much so that you now see that, okay, they are complaining about this aspect. What could we do to ensure that this aspect become better and there is no need for that complaint? If for nothing, reduce it to a minimal. By the time you begin to put, listen, if corruption wants to stop in this country, it starts from the very top, from the head. Do you realize that the 3 months that the vice president took charge of the country while the president was in the UK for the medical attention, in which Nnamdi Kanu alleged that he passed on, and what we have today is an imposter? Yes, according to Nnamdi Kanu. Do you realize that a lot of misharm was curbed? Yes. A lot of misharm was curbed. Nigeria was becoming better. And guess what? Those were some of the vows the North put in place and said never again. Even if Buhari is dead, the dead body will still sit down there, stinking and rotting away, and still lead. Do you get what I mean? Because they've seen that there are people, honestly speaking, who could do something about the present predicament of the country. Guess what? They don't want it. They don't want it. They want things to be the way they are so that they can continue to steal, so they can continue to have their way, so they can continue to do all that they are doing. If we don't rise up and continue to speak and let the world know that this is not right, this is what is going on in Nigeria, then we have not given ourselves opportunity for liberation. By the time we continue to speak, the whole world will understand that there is something wrong in this part of the continent and something will be done. But if we keep quiet, oh, sorry, it's as though all is well and we are fine. And that's why we are encouraging everybody, please like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.